Just making sure the screen is not damaged in any way. Apparently this went pop the night before Christmas Eve. Well, it's Christmas Eve now, but so 24 hours ago. Now, where's the standby light on this? It's down here, so let's try and hook this up so you can see a standby light there. Because as you know, in the past, we've had people say, oh, my TV's gone pop. And it's dead and it doesn't come on. I mean, I'm sure it is dead. In fact, I've just plugged it in now and I'm getting... Oh, hang on a minute. No, I'm getting some... So we have got a light. Okay, let's see what happens. That's possibly going to go to red. Or blue. No, it looks like it's coming on. So it's not a power supply issue. It's looking like a backlight issue, which changes it a little bit. If it was a power supply issue, I'd got plenty of spare power supplies, or normally can repair these power supplies pretty quickly. I haven't got a set of backlights for this, but that doesn't mean we can't get it up and running and get them back for Christmas. So I think the next step is to dismantle it. Let's strip it down to the backlights. And, oh, I can see something. Can you? Yes. It is the backlights, definitely, because I don't know if you can see. It says here, let's switch all the lights off. It says there, no signal. As you can probably see. I don't know if you can see. Yes, you... Right, okay. If I look at my monitor, you can see that it says no signal. So we've got a backlight issue. TV is coming on, just no backlights. So on this occasion, with it being, I want to get this repaired within an hour and back to them, so they've got a TV for Christmas. So I'm just going to replace the faulty backlight, whatever it is, by hook or by crook. I'm just going to cut one in, one or two in, and get the TV working again, so they've got it working for Christmas. Because it was nice of them to donate it, but I just can't leave them without a TV for Christmas. So anyway, we've got to get it working first. So I'll strip it down to the backlights and then we will see. Struggled a bit to get the back off. And the reason why we struggled to get the back off a little bit is quite simply it's a bit on the gooey side. It did look like the people that I got this from were heavy smokers. And I can see that a lot of the board, I mean, that will clean up fine. It's just that I'm not in my main workshop, I'm just in my home workshop and I don't know. Yes, I should, oh yeah, I should be able to clean that up. Should be able to clean that up fine. All being well. Anyway, let's continue stripping it down to the backlights and see what we find. As you can see, the screen is out the way. Probably thinking, why didn't we just leave them alone set? Well, it's Christmas Eve, and all my loan sets are out. Any TV that I've had up for sale has gone. So I've got absolutely nothing in. So this is why I'm attempting to try and repair this within an hour and let them have it back. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strips of 9, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do you know, I did take some out of one of these screens a couple of months ago, but I've had a complete and utter tidy up, and then they've gone. So I don't have... this is probably a video that may not make it to... I hope it does. I hope we get this sorted one way or the other, just so they've got a TV for Christmas anyway. Let's have a look at how many have failed. If too many have failed, then our good deed is just not going to be possible. But we'll see. Let's just switch off the lights. And we'll see one by one what can be done. Right. Ooh, have I disconnected from the power supply? I don't think I have. Right. We've disconnected them from the power supply. So let's have a look one by one, see how we're doing. That doesn't want to give me anything. Are we on? No, we're not on. Sorry. I haven't switched it on. All 9 are working there. Don't know if you can see that. Sorry, I'm blocking it. Let's try the second lot. Yeah, once again. Sorry that you can't see very well. They're all working. Let's go here. They're all working. This is looking promising. Hopefully just 1 or 2 out. They are all working. 1 out at the bottom there. Don't know if you can see. That one there. That one is not working, so that's 1 out. What about here? They're all working. Hard to make contact, but they are all working. And finally here. Wow. So the TV seems to be not starting. The backlights are not powering up, quite simply because of this one here at the bottom. That's all it is. So what I need to do is find a 3 volt, 1 watt LED. Now I have got millions, but I'm not too sure if any of them... Most of mine these days seem to be the 5 volt ones. That one is... Oh, it's a 3 volter. It is. Right. So all I'm going to do, which will hopefully bring the TV back to life, is to cut that one off. I possibly don't have to do too much hard work. I'll probably just have to remove some of the tape. Not much, that'll do, because I'm just going to work here. I just need a heavy weight to hold that down. That should do it. And it was that one. Plus will be at the top. Now, I just need to find out this is going to be a B, which is going to be the same as this one. It's going to be the same as this one here. So I'm just going to find out how to get this one lit. I've got a feeling it should be just that and that. No, that's lighting that one. So it's that. Is it going to be just those two? No, I think it's going to be that and that. Well, that should be that. So that should now light. It is lighting. I thought the negative would have been there. It's not there. It's there. Okay, and that's going to be the same on this one. So I'm going to scrape away on the one that I'm putting in. I've got a positive and a negative, which lights it. So to join up, my positive is anywhere around here. I can scrape anywhere there. And the negative comes back off this and goes up here. And I've got a space there for it. So that and that. Should be fine. In fact, I may be able to just solder that bit in to hold it firm. So what we need to do is break this off. Here's me pliers. I had a beautiful set of pliers a second ago. They were beautiful. And then I put them down. Okay, we'll use these. I'm going to snip this off. There we have it. So the LED is off, the positive and the negative is there, and obviously with that being a copper bottom, I can't put that over there because it's just going to short that out. If I did just short this out now, the set should come on, but I'd rather have the correct voltage there and the correct lighting. It really would help the situation. So I was going to say we'll do it properly, but of course we're not doing it properly. This is not a proper repair. It's a way of giving somebody a TV, a free repair until their new TV arrives. So I'm just going to get a bit of tape over that. That's all. And then that can go on there. So let's switch soldering iron on. Need to get a little bit of wire. Not much, just a little bit. I'm not going to use any wire to contact the positive, because if I scrub away here, I'm just going to make sure that that hole is, that LED is pretty much lined up. So we're going to get that lined up with that. That will be our positive connection. Putting a bit of solder on there. More than a bit, a good blob. Because this solder is doing two things. It's adding as a conductor. It's obviously adding as a conductor, as it should do. But I'm also going to use it as a joining agent. Right, and I want to get it in position. That's in position. Has it joined? I don't think it has. Now, I have to state every so often, there we go, that's a blob. That's a blob that'll hold it in place. I have to state this is not a proper repair. If you bring our TV to us, this is not how we repair it for you. This is just someone who hasn't got a TV for Christmas, and they don't even know they're going to get it back. I didn't say anything just in case I couldn't repair it. And I'm still not 100%. I shouldn't solder with that, Mike. Ooh, see how that... Ooh, that all went on the soldering iron then. Ooh, I got all excited. Yes, I should never... My number one rule is never solder without glasses, but... right, I don't know how far you can see. You probably can't see because it's not close enough. I have got a tiny little bit to work with here. I could do with a tiny bit more if I'm being honest. Hopefully, that's going to be enough. As I said, the idea of this is just to get the TV running for Christmas. I mean, you know, there's every reason to believe that this TV could now last for years. Just going to cut a little bit back. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There we go. So what I'm going to do now is just test with the LED tester that connection is right. So in a minute you should see it light up, and it does. Slightly different colour. That's not going to make any difference whatsoever. I'll turn the lights off so you can see, just to see them all lighting up again. If I can get a good connection. There it is. Right. I want to get that blob of solder out of the way. I'm going to plug them all in and see if this time they all come on. Because you never really know until you've plugged them all in. Took their time. Yeah, everyone working. You can see a slight flickering pattern, of course, but let's now start to put the TV back together, and we'll give that power supply a good cleaning around that area there, because it was a bit on the filthier side. I'm just going to tap this connection to make sure it's a good connection. If it's not a good connection, the whole of the backlights will go off. I'm just tapping where I've soldered. That will do. That will do for Christmas. Right, that's the board cleaned up a little bit. Now to just reassemble the set itself. I'm not putting any screws in yet until I know for sure that everything is okay. We'll lift it up though. Make sure the back's gone on correctly, because it's always a fettle to get these off. It's an even bigger fettle to get them back on. I should have a Vestel remote control here. I've actually got a Hitachi remote control, which should do the job right. Let's just check the standby light first. Make sure we've got one of those. And we have. And we have a Hitachi logo. And we have a picture. Do we have sound? Yes. Right, so that's fine. I'm just going to check the settings, because while they've got it for Christmas, if the backlights are on full, and they are, look, it's on dynamic. Lots of people like their TV picture nice and bright, and they've got it on dynamic. Well, I'm going to switch it back to natural. Backlight is on auto. I am going to take that down to medium. Everything else should be fine. So there it is. It is a quick fix. It was less than an hour, and it just means they've got a TV working for Christmas now. I'll give the screen a clean, because it's got a few marks on it. When I say marks, it's just kind of dust marks. It's something that will clean up very well. But I am pleased to say that once again we've got another one working. And say this is the TV they gave us. But they haven't got a TV. Well, they have now. We'll drop it back in 15 minutes time, so they've got a TV for Christmas. They may decide they're not going to get a new TV now. I think they've already ordered it. Oh no, it's an insurance job, isn't it? The insurance company is giving them a new TV, and they were throwing this one away. They may not want to throw it away now, but let them have it back for Christmas, and there's another one working, I'm pleased to say. So thank you very much for watching. A little bit of Christmas fun. You probably won't see this video until after Christmas, so it's pointless wishing you I'll wish you a Merry Christmas 2021. There you go. I'm the first person to do that. Or am I? I can wish you a Happy New Year, I suppose. Well, it depends, Kaki. You have to remember, this is YouTube. People might be watching this for the first time in the middle of summer 2027, and I'm 6 foot under. But anyway, it's done. Thank you.